Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everybody, my name is Novia and Rismawati Ramadhan and I'm from Vocational High School 39 Jakarta. I here stand before all of you to tell you a story from Bangka Belitung with title Bujang, Katak. Have you guys heard a story about it? If you never heard about it, let me tell you. It all began with the old woman wish. Once upon a time in the small village, there was a woman who lived alone in her hut. She was a poor farmer. As years went by, she turned into an old woman and getting weaker. Unfortunately, she doesn't have any family, even husband to help her work in the rice field. So she prayed to God to give her a son. God, please give me a son. I really want a son, although he looks like a frog, prayed the old woman. The God answered her prayer. She became pregnant, and after many months later, when the baby is born, surprisingly, he looks like a frog. His head and his skin were very greenish and slimy. At first, the old woman was so sad, but she's still grateful by the God's gift and raised her son with love. With all that love, the baby grew into a kind young man who was very strong and obedient to his mother. People who lived around them call him Bujang, Katak. Bujang means a young man and Katak means a frog. After many years later, Bujang Katak wanted to get married, but he wanted to get married with any girl from his village. Instead, he wanted to get married with the 7 daughters of the king. So, he told his plan to his mother. The mother who heard about his plan was very sad because she knew the king would reject Bujang Katak's marriage proposal. But she chose not to tell the truth and go to the palace with him. And after they arrived, Bujang Katak told the king about his plan. I really appreciate your courage, young man, but I will ask my 7 daughters about their opinions and their decision, said the king. One by one, the 7 daughters started to talk. The first daughter didn't say anything good about him. She insulted him. You are very ugly. I don't want to have a poor husband, an ugly husband. You look like a frog. No wonder people call you Bujang, said the first daughter. The second daughter also said bad things about him. You're from the poor family, aren't you? I don't want to have a poor husband, said her. And the rest of their sisters also said bad things about him. Until finally, the youngest daughters of them all had her turn to talk. She is known as the most beautiful and kindest girl from her sisters. And she accepted Bujang Katak's marriage proposal. I will marry him, father, said the youngest daughter to her father. Everybody in the room was very shocked, and all the elder sisters were laughing at her. The king never expected that his daughter would marry Bujang Katak, so he wanted to cancel it by making her challenge for Bujang Katak. I will let you marry my daughter, but with one condition. You have to build a golden bridge from your house to this palace, said the king. After heard about that, Bujang Katak went back home with his mother. And after they arrived, the mother asked him, how are we going to build that golden bridge, my son? The Bujang Katak answered, don't worry, mother. I will pray to God to help me, said Bujang Katak. And then Bujang Katak prayed days and nights. On one miraculous night, his prayers were being answered by the God. Suddenly, his frog skin was fall apart to the floor. His head turned into a handsome man's head. The God ordered the old woman to burn down Bujang Katak, remove his skin. And after she did that, that skin turned into gold. And then they can finally build a golden bridge using that gold. And everybody in the palace were very shocked, especially for the youngest daughter. She was overjoyed seeing Bujang Katak can keep his promise and bless with wealth and handsome face. All the elder sisters, they were jealous at her. They even more jealous when the king declared Bujang Katak as the next king after he retired. That's the ending of the story. And the moral you can take from the story, you can judge people by their looks, and you have to pray for something good and still grateful about anything God gives to us. Thanks for listening to my story. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.